Hello everyone, today we are going to solve day 5 of the 1 week preparation kit in Hackerrank. Let's start with our first question, merge two sorted linked lists. In this question we have two sorted linked lists like this and this. And we have to merge it as a new sorted linked list. To do that I use the recursion. First, if both the linked lists are empty, we will return null. And if first one is not null but second one is empty, then we will return the first linked list. And if the first one is null and second one is not null, we will return the second one. Then if they both not null, we will look at their head data. If the second one is bigger, we will merge head. We will take head 1 as our first, and we will call this function again. Otherwise, we will swap the positions with head 2's head with head 1's head in here, and we will call it recursively. Then the result will be this. For example, in here, this is smaller, so we take this and we call the function again with 3 and we take this one, then we call the function with 3 4, we get this one. With 4 7 we get this one. With 7 we got 7. So that's the solution. For the second question, we have queue using two stacks. We wrote the input in this question. It's first give us a number of queries, then some inputs. If the first number is 1, we will add an element to queue. If it's 2, we will dequeue an element. And if it's 3, we will print the front element. Enqueue means that add element to end of the queue. Dequeue means that remove the first element, because queues are first in first out data structure type. To implement it, I used array list. First I create a list, then I took the inputs using scanner. I first take this 10, the number of queries. Then for every query, if input is 1, I added the second integer to queue. If input is 2, I removed first element. If input is 3, I print the first element. That's the solution. And for the last question, balance brackets, it inputs some complicated bracket things, and we should find whether it's balanced or not. Balanced means if we remove all this type of brackets, we will get empty string. For example, in here we cannot get a balanced string because we cannot remove either this couple or this couple. Well, it's not balanced. But in here we can remove this, then we will remove this, then this, then this, then this, then this, so it's balanced. To check this, normally we use text, but I decided to go with a simpler approach. I used replace. First I declared n equals to -1, it's not important. And while s.length is not equal to n is the s length of the s before these changes. So if we can make any changes to s, we will continue replacing this. And if we're done with replacing, we go to this. So replacing, if we have this couple, we remove it. If we have this couple, we remove it. If we have this couple, we remove it. We go over and over again until we cannot make any other changes. Then if the length is 0, it means that we removed all the brackets, then we return yes. If there's still some brackets, we will return no. For the mock test, I get a question about pairs. I have an array and I should an integer, and I will return how many element pairs are there with differ k. For example, in here k is 1, so we have 1 2 2 3 3 4. There are 3 pairs that's difference is 1. To solve this, I write this code. First I declare this element and I sort the list. We can sort lists like this. First transform it to a stream, then sort it and transform it to list again. So for every element, I take the difference between ith element and jth element. If difference is the k, I will add count to 1 and I will go one more element. If our difference is bigger than k, that means we have to go with below element one more time. So I added 1 to I. If difference is smaller than k, that means we should go with the upper element. So we add j to 1, then return the count. I can show why it's working in here. For example, in 1 2 we add 1 to the count and we add 1 to j. Now our j is 3 and I is 1. The difference is 2, which is bigger than 1. So we will add 1 to the ith element to make them closer. If the difference is smaller than the k, we should add j to 1 to make their difference bigger. So that's the solution. Thanks for watching. See you with the 6th day. See you next time.